I imagine, with my smarts, I have to send her the link because she hasn't subbed to my channel, which is sad, because my own girlfriend hasn't subbed yet. Probably mentioned you should sub. Good news is you're gonna get to see it live, so.
Yeah, I told her that. I don't. You have to watch me collapse.
Hello everybody and welcome back in the Bell Center from downtown Montreal. The Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens, second of three affairs this season. The first one was a 4-1 victory for the Maple Leafs. 4 goals scored in the third after giving up 1 in the mid-frame of the second period. Montreal would not find a way to come back. Toronto 4 goals in a row after allowing the first. And now, a retro afternoon on this Christmas special here tonight for Montreal. First shot stopped by Samsonov, played ahead up the wing for Austin Matthews. Here's Gooley, turns it over at center. Kerfoot was after the puck, but it rolls off his stick, and Suzuki out to center. Back in comes Cole Caulfield from the wing. Center the shot, they score! It's Nick Suzuki, a great pass across, slammed by the right pad of Ilya Samsonov. 1-0 Canadiens. So Montreal strikes first, just over 3.5 minutes in, and a 1-0 lead. Here's Hoffman. First time these two met, same thing happened. First goal of the game went to the Canadiens, 4 in a row to Toronto. Riley. Here's Austin Matthews up the right side, has Marner with him, turns it over, and it comes back out. Cole Caulfield to Mike Hoffman. In shoots, great save, rebound, got that too. Got across just in time, they score! 2-0, it's Suzuki again. And Montreal pounding on Toronto's doorstep here in the first. That's all it takes is put the puck to the net, create opportunities. Montreal's doing this early. Toronto's sloppy. They're on their heels and not good passes. A lot of time in their own zone, and you got to find a way to set up for the other team's end to score a goal. Draw one back by Tavares. It's played ahead. He has it here. Looks, shoots. Stopped by Jake Allen. And the first test tonight for the Montreal netminder shut down. Just about halfway through this opening period, Canadiens 2, Maple Leafs 0 from the Bell Center in downtown Montreal. Face-off coming. One back by the Canadiens in their own zone. They have it. Drouin. It comes across to the wing. Nylander. He can't hold his own. Monahan. Up ahead. This finds Drouin. Big hit. Leafs have it and they play it down the ice, and that will go for icing. So once again, the Leafs get the puck in the Montreal zone but can't hold it in, and they end up icing it. And right back to the Toronto zone they come. Face-off to the right side of the net. A special afternoon affair for those watching. Here's Brody. Plays that up ahead for William Nylander. Right wing. He'll just flip that in. Goes all the way around and finds Nick Robertson to the net. He scores! Nick Robertson to the backhand in tight. Beats the right pad of Jake Allen inside the right post. And Toronto gets within 1 before the halfway mark of the first period. Robertson with his second of the year. And it comes in much-needed fashion early in this hockey game. Oh, it's been called the curse in the jerseys that the Montreal Canadiens wear in retro. And every time they wear them, they seem to have tight games or have a lead and lose the game. They are 0-4 in the retro uniforms this year. Stopped by Samsonov. Toronto only wearing them twice. This is the third time they're 2 for 2. Tavares fires that and it bounces to the net. That was a weird bounce and picked up by Allen. He will cover. 9 minutes to go here in the first. 2-1. Face-off here in the Montreal zone. The hit's currently 3-1 in favor of the Maple Leafs. The draw comes to the left side of the Montreal cage. One back and controlled by the Canadiens in their own zone. Anderson out to center. Here he comes. Josh Anderson turns it over and lost the puck. The Leafs looking to get it up ice. But Harris comes in and shoots. And a stop by Samsonov, gobbling that up. Here's Bunting ahead. Right back into the Toronto corner it goes. Gallagher. Dvorak. They score! It hits a skate and finds its way in. And Josh Anderson makes it 3-1. The Canadiens regain the 2-goal lead. Montreal's best first period in 7 games. They've allowed the first goal in 5 of those 7 games. They've scored 2 goals in the first 3 of those 7 games. They have 3 here in the first tonight. Here's Harris. Has it at center for Anderson. Gave that away to Marner. He was hooked on the way. No call. Harris. Anderson has it back. Canadiens inside. A lot of open ice. Great cut in front. It rolls. And now it's played up ice for Dennis Mulligan. Trying to poke it by. That reach. Didn't work out. Yarncroke gets that back ahead. Mulligan. Turned over Anderson. Back at center. And in comes Dvorak again. Closed off by the Leafs there. Bunting. Up ice. Here's a pass. Mulligan intercepts. Bunting again. Inside come the Maple Leafs. A step in. A shot. And a stop by Allen. Mulligan. To Yarncroke. Back to Mulligan. Back to Yarncroke in the slot. And it's right to the chest of Jake Allen, making that look easy. 2:10 left to go in the first. 3-1 Canadiens. Face-off to come here to the right side of the net. The Maple Leafs coming off a 3-2 loss in New York, as a 4-1 loss before that to the Washington Capitals. Here's a step by Cole Caulfield, and shut down there by Morgan Rielly, defensive line. Matthews bumped. Picked up by Marner. Has Rielly. And a far pass goes way wide of the net. Getting it back is Brody. He looks. He waits. He shoots. Great stop. Allen bouncing around in the slot. Savard has it. And that should do it for one. The Canadiens 3. The Maple Leafs 1 through the first 20 minutes of play here this afternoon from the Bell Center. Canadiens scoring 2 in a row. Robertson answering for Toronto. Anderson putting them back up by 2. The shots on goal 9-5 after 1. Hits 5-2 Toronto. Faceoffs 5-4 Canadiens. No power plays. 3-1 Montreal after 1. Welcome into the second period in this Christmas affair between the Canadiens and the Maple Leafs. Second final meetup in Montreal this season. One will be in Toronto later. Here is Matthews. His shot right on. It was loose in front. And Savard will clean that up and get it back to center. Suzuki. Hoffman on the left wing. Taken down. Kerfoot resets with Matthews. His pass just about intercepted. Gets that back for Brody. Matthews in. He'll drop back for help, and it finds Suzuki, who has already 2 tonight. Now a step. Cole Caulfield. And he stopped on that breakaway. Way down the ice by the Maple Leafs. An icing warning here, but picked up by Marner. Makes his way to the net. Backhanded that. And Allen comes across and makes the stop. Jake Allen's numbers have increased as of late. A .928 save percentage. Here's the draw to the left side. Ilya Samsonov in that spot as well, but tonight has given up 3 already. That drop back for Rielly. In waits and couldn't get a shot there. Savard in the corner board. Canadiens resetting here in their own zone. Doc out to center. On the wing, here's Jonathan Drouin. Enters, poked off his stick. Leafs go up ice. William Nylander cut again. Canadiens back inside. Drouin. Here's Tavares. Looks and finds Morgan Rielly. Fired into the Montreal zone. That takes a weird ricochet and finds Nylander in front. That just bounced out of the reach of John Tavares. And again, they'll have to set. Here's Rielly. Off the puck. Hall. Off his skate and back in between the Leaf goal. Here is Nylander. Firing it into the Montreal zone. This goes around. Good pressure. Nick Robertson for the Canadiens again. Will get it out to center ice. Back in the Toronto zone to the net. Penalty coming, and it's going against the Leafs for tripping. Halfway through the second period, just about. Still the same score from the first. 3-1. Canadiens to the power play. Here's the draw. On back by Camp. His pass gets ahead for Mitch Marner. Helping out is Victor Mete. There's Mitch Marner on Hoffman. Good pressure there. Canadiens look to get it back inside. Dvorak does just that. Hoffman. Good pressure there. Mete. Up the boards and in deep. Camp after it. Leafs have 2 shorthanded goals this season. That's the least of all teams. Here comes Montreal through center. Turns that over. Mete picks it up. Marner joins the rush. He's taken down hard. Gets back up to the puck. In shoots in front. And that shot right on. Hoffman. Marner getting up slowly. Was looking for a call. There won't be one. Here's Wideman. Taken at center. Played up for Mitch Marner. And again bumped off the puck. Good pressure as the penalty has come to an end. The fans booing here in Montreal looking for another call on a small tug as they got away with the trip themselves. Here's Austin Matthews. He gets by a step, races in and looks to drop back. There's no help in front. And the Canadiens again can get it to center. Reset there. Kerfoot has it. Caulfield now for Montreal. Gallagher in his own zone. Hoffman out. Riley on him. And now Dvorak resets. Here's Caulfield. He scores! 4-1 Montreal. I believe this one is well done, as the Maple Leafs just not creating any chances. The Canadiens with all momentum. Every setup Toronto has, nothing put on goal. Always blocked or too slow of a pass getting across. And the Canadiens have full control tonight. Draw one back. Here is Savard. Up for Monahan. In he comes. Canadiens set up again. Drouin right on. Stopped by Samsonov. Good pressure again. Canadiens looking for more. Goalie. Monahan off his stick and out. Dennis Malgin at center. Cannot hold on to that puck. Here is Drouin. Taken down. Bunting again for the Leafs. Fired in. This takes a weird ricochet. And again, the Habs will find it on their stick. Out to center. Bunting gets that back. Good pressure. Canadiens again. Every bounce going to their stick. Here's Brody. Up for Dennis Malgin. Might have a help here. And Bunting in shoots. And a glove stop. Jake Allen. 8 seconds left to go in this second period. 4-1. Canadiens have this one on lockdown. The Maple Leafs, when they create pressure, there's nothing really there. The setup's too late. Here's Nick Robertson taken down and looking for a call. Did not get one. Has it back in front. Centered for Tavares. But the period comes to an end. Canadiens get the only goal in the second. 4-1 Montreal through 2. Shots a goal in the game are 11-9 Canadiens. A 4-1 lead through 2. Hits 10 aside. Faceoffs 8-6 Toronto. Power plays Montreal 0-1. Toronto has had one 4-1. The Habs with a 3-goal lead to start the third. But 3-goal leads have been said to be the worst in hockey. Welcome into the third period here. Canadiens and the Leafs. Second of 3 meetings this year. Well, one back. Montreal controls to start the period. Savard. Here's Hoffman. Up for Suzuki. In come the Canadiens here. Left corner. Good pressure in front and a good centering pass. They couldn't get that clean to the net. Austin Matthews the other way and lost it to Gooley. Caden Gooley to Hoffman. Here's Brody again. Toronto setting up. Matthews having trouble with the puck and again does not connect with the Maple Leaf stick. Here's Suzuki. In front. Caulfield right on. Stopped by Samsonov coming across. Hasn't been on his top game tonight. Giving up 4 on few shots faced. Time on attack 3:42 for Montreal. 2.5 just over that for Toronto. One back by Matthews. Brody up for Mitch Marner. Right side, he will fire this in and around. That goes all the way around and finds Kerfoot to the net. Kerfoot, he scores! Alex Kerfoot to the backhand and tight. Looks similar to Nick Robertson's tally. And it's 4-2 early here in the third. So the Leafs will get one back. And that's all you need to get momentum going. Just one. Face-off back to center here. Austin Matthews to take it for the Leafs. Matthews, the league leader in scoring with 33 on the year. Here's Caden Gooley. To Hoffman up the boards. Kerfoot all over him for the puck. Good pressure here, but it finds the stick of Cole Caulfield, and he is taken down, and that will be a penalty. So the Canadiens right back to the power play 0-1 tonight. Their setups were good on the first attempt. A chance to put this game away. Here is Doc. Center that and picked up and played, but too far for David Camp. Allen will play it behind his net. He'll play that up the boards, and that finds Jonathan Drouin. Here's Monahan. Open ice Suzuki. He has 2 tonight. Looks to center that. Gooley now picked up again by the Leafs. Sandin gets the pass. He's taken down. Leafs looking for a call yet again. Didn't get one. Jonathan Drouin in front. Stopped. Samsonov again. Made that save too. Comes free and only found the sticks of Montreal. Now it's poked out by the Maple Leafs. Calle Yarncroke after the puck on Kirby Dach, but Dach found it first. Monahan back inside with Drouin. Good pressure by the Leafs, and out they come. Back to full strength. The pass to Yarncroke. In! Scores! Calle Yarncroke. It's a 1-goal game here in the third. 4-3. Yarncroke has his 3rd of the year, and Toronto's pressure has tilted here in the third. Face-off back here to center. Face-off here. One back, controlled by the Canadiens. Harris at center. Good pressure, plays that in for Cole Caulfield with a move in front, and it rolls just wide of the mark. They get it back again. Kerfoot, good pressure, that shot right on by Caulfield. Leafs play it ahead, Mitch Marner gets that in. Kerfoot's after it for the Leafs. Here's Kovacek, kept in by the Maple Leafs, good pressure again. Hoffman, stolen by Toronto, Kerfoot in front, Matthews, and Alan Dowd has that. 9:05 to go in the third. Canadiens 4, Maple Leafs 3. It was a 4-1 game coming into the third period. Here's the draw. One back by the Canadiens. Matthews not winning the draws tonight where he usually would. Drouin taken down. Kovacek has the puck for Montreal. Through center, getting by everybody with a step. Doc there. The Habs get it back. Matthews in the corner. There's Brody battling for it. Gets it free for Austin Matthews. All over him are the Montreal Canadiens through center. Here's Kerfoot, shoots, and a stop by Allen. Loose in front it came. Bouncing around, but the Canadiens clean it up. Doc stolen by Kerfoot. Pass ahead, finds Morgan Riley. In Riley waits, shoots. That one, Allen has it. And covers with under 5 to go here in the third. Good game between two rivals in this league. And face-off coming right side. One back by Tavares. Here's Brody in, shoots. Stopped by Allen. Robertson has that back in front. It comes sliding. Stays in by the Maple Leafs. Good pressure there by the Canadiens. Tavares in front. That shot stopped. Picked up by the Canadiens again. In their own zone. Here's Anderson out. They'll flip it in the Toronto ice. 2.5 to go here in the third. Riley. Far pass finds Nick Robertson and he loses the feed. And Drouin pressures for Montreal. Dooley. Anderson inside, good step to the net. Stopped by Samsonov, his best stop as it comes late. Here's Sandin, far pass for Tavares, gets to him. Here's John Tavares, his shot. Stopped by Allen. Final minute of play here in the third. Here's Nylander, he scores! The Leafs tie it here in the final minute with 49 seconds left. 4 apiece. A 3-goal third. The Canadiens find a way to continue the curse. Yeah, Maple Leafs with good pressure here in this third period. To start the period, you can see the setups and everything, and they had that pressure going, and Montreal wasn't able to handle it. Here's Rasmus Sandin off the draw, and he's taken down, looking for a call, none. Here's Jarnkrok to Hall, his shot is blocked. Stays in by Mulligan. This finds Jarnkrok in front, that pass cut by Savard. In come the Canadiens. Good pressure by Justin Hall. Gallagher loses it. Dennis Mulligan all over the puck. Good pressure. Hall. Mulligan getting in there as well. Gooley. Picked free by Suzuki. Here come the Canadiens up the boards. Left side. Good pressure by Toronto. Sandin back in and taken down. Bunting trying to get to it. Savard. Here's Caden Gooley. Habs bring it inside. Good play by Hall there. And they will bring it to the boards to force a point and go to overtime. 4-4 after 3. The Leafs with a 3-goal stunning third period. Shots on goal in the hockey game are 18-16 Toronto. It's our 19-12 Canadiens. Faceoffs 11 aside. Power plays the Canadiens 0 for 2. Toronto hasn't had one. We go to overtime. Welcome into OT from downtown Montreal in Quebec. The Canadiens and the Maple Leafs. Second final meetup here in Montreal this season. Here's Savard, just started the overtime period. Riley has to get back. Matthews with a great play, a shot. Great stop. Samsonov as that one goes flying out on a spin move set up by Cole Caulfield. Face off here in the Toronto zone, so Samsonov had the first test of the overtime period. Here's the draw. One back by the Canadiens. Savard poked, and here's Mitch Marner. Breakaway in overtime. Marner to win it. Scores! Mitch Marner wins it in overtime. The Leafs come all the way back and take it 5-4. The Montreal curse will go on. And a great way to celebrate this Christmas afternoon in downtown Quebec. The Leafs and the Canadiens, another rival affair comes to an end. Toronto on top, 5-4 the final score in overtime. Leafs get it done from a 4-1 deficit to start the third and put it to bed in overtime. We'll see you next time for the next one. The Maple Leafs take on the Carolina Hurricanes in Carolina.